Hey, what's going on, y'all? This your boy DJ John John, the cat in the hat, representing with y'all, man. This is my YouTube channel. I want y'all to subscribe, join in, chat. Uh, what else? What else? Download? No, not download. With everything. Oh, subscribe. Yes, subscribe to my channel. Thank you, baby. That's my little girl. She told me. Yeah, turn on your notifications. Oh, yeah, there you go. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying. And leave a like and comment on our page. This is our first episode of the Robinson family life situation. We got a name for it. I'm gonna tell y'all at the end. I'm trying to remember it, but anyway, right now this is the Robinson family life situation. With the kids. What's the name of the show? It's called hold on. Q&A with the Robinson family lights and situation. Q&A. What's the name of the show? Okay. All right, we gonna get back to the name of the show. Yeah. Y'all hold on to it. We gonna get back to the name of the show. All right, let's go. All right. I was explaining to my kids about life, and so what we're going to do is right at this time point in the moment, we're going to talk about life as a good thing, bad thing, whatever. We're going to talk about life. So they're going to ask questions, and I'm going to answer it. It's going to be truthful, straight up to the point, and everything going to be right then and there. It ain't going to be no lies, no situation, no nothing. But this is what you need to do with your kids, to let them know that they are loved, they are well respected, and they are loved by their parents. So at this point time and moment, let's go. Alright, first question. Who got the first question? Alright, my son 3J got the first question. I'm gonna flip the camera around to him. Let's see. Well, damn. Where is the flip around? Okay, ain't no flip around. I'm trying to find it. Alright, we just gonna have to do it like this. Alright, go ahead, ask your question.
When were you married?
Alright, he said, when were I married? I was married on May the 30th. Me and your mama met. Yeah, me and your mama met. Me and your mama met on May the 15th. And at that time I was still married. When I met y'all mama, I was still married. Yup, I was still married, y'all. I was still married. And when I met their mama, I was still married, but I fell in love with her, and I wanted to be with her for the rest of my life. And boom, there it was. And we got married on May the 30th. That was the same day I asked her to be my girlfriend. That was 2000. I'm sorry, 2000 and when I asked your mama to be my girlfriend, that was 2007.
Wow.
2007. It was 15 days. 15 days after I met her. 15 days after I met her, I wanted her to be my wife. So therefore, 15 days later, on May the 30th, 7. Yeah, you're right. 2007, I asked her to be my girlfriend. Then in 2008, when I made it back home, I asked her to marry me on the same day. And then in 2009, I married her on the same day. And she was born before then.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. All right, next question. Who got the next question? All right.
When did you come back from Iraq?
All right. I went to Iraq in 2003. I stayed there from 2003 to 2004. I left for a minute, and then I came back in 2004, and then I went back all the way to 2005, and I stayed there until 2005, and then I left. I did not know y'all mama at that time. But when I went back in 2007, that's when I met y'all mama. I met y'all mama in 2007 when I was going back for my second tour. Actually, my third tour, but it was my second tour on paper, but third tour in life. I went back, and that's when I met y'all mama. Next question.
What day when you were born?
I was born in 1976 of November the 3rd. It was on a Tuesday, and my mama and daddy said they was voting for the next president, which was, I think, John F. Kennedy at that time. Yeah, somebody, or Richard Nixon. I can't remember. John F. Kennedy or Richard Nixon. I got to go back and check my calendar and everything, but I think it was John F. Kennedy. All right. Next question.
When you came back from why do they didn't act like you didn't know you?
Okay. Not when my son 3J, right here. He did know me when I came back from Iraq. He didn't know me when I worked at Nissan plant. I worked at the Nissan plant, y'all, for a year and a half, and I was working every day. I worked every day for Monday through Saturday, Monday through Sunday, and my kids barely got a chance to see me. So one day, I came home. I got off early on a Saturday, and I came home, and I kissed everybody on the forehead, my wife, my kids, and I kissed them on the forehead. And the first thing that happened after that, after I kissed him on the forehead, I went to my son to try to kiss him on the forehead, and he started crying like he didn't know who I was. At that time, I quit Nissan because they had me working like a Hebrew damn slave, and I didn't appreciate that, and I wanted my kids to know who I was. So from that day forward, I have never worked like that again. I did, but once I found out that I was going to be working 6 to 7 days a week, I quit that job in a minute. Because my kids is more important than a goddamn job. Next question.
Oh, I know.
All right, next question.
When did you get a DJ job?
All right, he said, when did I get a DJ job? My first DJ job, I was 15 years old. I call him my big brother because he is like a brother to me. His name is Chris Carr, DJ Finesse. He showed me love, y'all. He showed me love the first day I ever got with him. The club was called Tiffany's Teen Center, and I DJ'd there. Where he taught me how to DJ first. At first, the only thing I did was just clean up. I used to clean up the parking lot. I wasn't nothing. And he taught me how to DJ. He showed me everything about DJing. And when I got through, after I got through cleaning up the club, one day he was in there and they were trying to check out the sound system. And he told me to put a record on. I told him, I said, okay, yes, sir, I'll put a record on. I put a song on that he never heard. And he was like, oh, man, that song is jamming. I was like, yeah, man, that song that I heard everybody like. He didn't know nothing about the song, and I played it. I used to dance a lot, so when I played that song, he was like, oh, man, it's jamming. Do they dance to that song? I was like, yeah, they dance to it. So he asked me what was the dance move. I did the dance move. He was like, oh, man, that's jamming. And from that day forward, I became a DJ. I just started playing everything after that. All right, next question.
I got one. What was your first tattoo?
Oh, my first tattoo. Oh, man.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
want to hear that.
All right, my first tattoo was when I met y'all mama. Yeah, when I first met y'all mama, that was my first tattoo. My first tattoo was my daughter Jamil. It was her name. That was my first tattoo. I never had a tattoo before, but I had my ears pierced like a mug though. I had about 1,000 ear piercings. I had like 5 or 6 on my left side, 6 or 7 on my right side. I had piercing like mud. But my first tattoo was with my daughter's name right here on my shoulder. And let's see if y'all can see it. Right there, it say Jamil. Then right there, up under there, it say Caitlin.
Oh, yeah.
And then right up under there, it say John the Third.
Yeah.
All
It's a
right.
heart.
No, it's not a heart. It's a banner. Each by the name on it, and then it got a
It's like an
rose.
airplane with a banner.
Yeah, and it got a rose on it, somewhere in there. You know,
I don't see it.
Yeah,
I didn't
there
even
it
see
is.
that on your arm.
It's right here. That's where the rose at the top somewhere.
I never see.
Yeah.
I didn't see that on your arm.
All right, and this tattoo came the first time I met their mama. You know, she's a tattoo freak. She loved tattoos, and she asked me, "Do I have a tattoo?" I was like, "Nah, I ain't got no damn tattoo." You know, she was like, "Well, you gonna get one?" I was like, "Nah, I ain't getting shit." And then she like, "Nah, you gonna get a tattoo?" I'm like, "Well, I get one." And she like, "What you gonna get on it?" At that time, she was pregnant with my daughter. My daughter's name is Jamil. That's a Arabic name I learned when I was in Iraq, and I like that name. I like that name because that name in Arabic means beautiful. So therefore, I like that name, and I told her, I said, if I get a child, my first child, girl or boy, their name is gonna be called Jamil. But yep, I was gonna call the boy Jamil. Yeah, Jamil. Oh, like Jamal, but I was just saying Jamil. I didn't give a damn. You know, back then I didn't care, y'all. You know, hell, my middle name is Marion, so hell, I didn't give a damn. But anyway, what happened was she was born. She was beautiful. She was born premature, and I was like, okay, well, hey, I'm going to give her that name. And when I got that name, that was the first tattoo I ever got. And then my homeboy that do my tattoos, he came back and made that banner across it and made it look more, you know, sufficient. So the first tattoo I ever got was her name, which says Jamil right somewhere around. Right there. It say Jamil. And then after that, he came back and they added the banner and all that, you know, pretty stuff. All right, next question. Okay. Hold on, Jamil got a question.
When did you get your ears pierced?
Okay, well, listen. I got my first ear pierced from my cousin, Rhonda. She worked at Claire's Jewelry. Yeah, Claire's Jewelry. And I got my first ear pierced by one of her friends. I got her first ear pierced right here by one of her friends. And then my other partner was there, and he got his ear pierced too, because, you know, they give you 2 ear piercings. So she stuck me first, then she got another needle and stuck him. Then after that, I was like, man, that looks so sweet. I'm going to get another one. So I went on the other side and got the other side pierced, but it came with a second one. So I had 2 on this side, 1 on this side. Then I got it pierced again. I had 3 on this side, 2 on this side. Then I got it pierced again. I had 4 on this side, 3 on this side. I got it pierced again. I had 5 on this side and 4 on this side. I got it pierced again. I said, well, here, I'm going to get both of them on this side. So I got 2 more on this side, and it's 6 and 5. Right was 6, left was 5. Vice Lords and Gangsters. Yeah, I had Vice Lords and Gangsters. That's yeah, it's a gang. No, it wasn't no 6 on both. It was a gangster type thing. It was Gangster and Vice Lord. Gangsters is 6. Gangsters is 6. Gangster is 6. So Gangster was on the right side, 6. Vice Lord is 5. I had 5 on the left side, so I had 6 and 5. And that's all I had. But then after a while, the last one, number 6, got infected. And my ears started blowing up and stuff. And I started looking like an old pina colada with a big bump on my ear. So they had to cut it out and, you know, get my ear back right. And then next thing you know, on the other side, they swelled up too. So now I got 4 and 4. So now I'm just going to stay with the 4 and 4. I ain't finna pierce no damn more. I was thinking about my tongue, but I had that one time. Yeah, my tongue. That's a whole nother story. We gonna ask about that later. All right, next question.
When did you get your first car?
All right, I got my first car when I was 15 years old. I got my first car when I was 15 years old. And I was 15 and my daddy helped me get it. I was working my ass off to get it. No, I'm sorry. I wasn't 15. I'm sorry. I was 18 years old. I'm sorry. I was 18. I was driving when I was 15. I apologize for the misunderstanding. I was driving when I was 15. But I got my first car when I was 18. And my dad helped me get it. And I ain't gonna lie to you. After I got my first car, I was a grown ass man. I ain't give a damn. Me and my dad were talking shit to each other. I used to cuss him out. I ain't care. All right. Next question. Who got it?
I got one.
Now you got one? 3J got a question.
When do we get charred?
Say it again.
When do we get charred?
Okay, when did we get charred?
The cat.
When he say char, he's talking about our cat. We got our cat when Daddy was working at a hotel. I was working at a hotel. We had our cat going on about 2 years now. I was working at a hotel, and the cat was out there, and I asked the manager about the cat. I was like, man, that's a black cat, man. Who cat that is? And he was like, well, it belonged to a woman, but she went to jail. And I was like, well, okay, when she getting out and when she gonna come get a cat? He was like, well, she ain't getting out. I'm like, damn. So the cat was out there, but the cat was real friendly with everybody. And the cat, I think the cat kind of stopped me from getting my ass whooped. Somebody about to walk up behind me, and the cat grabbed my leg and spit me around. You know, the cat actually bit my pants leg and spit me around. And I turned around, I'm like, damn. And then I looked up, boom, it was a dude there. And the dude was like, hey man, I was just trying to talk to you, man. I want to ask you a question. I'm like, dude, you could have called my name. You could say, hey, security or something. And I was so happy and surprised that the cat turned me the hell around because she bit my pants leg and actually spit me around. I was like, I owe this cat my life because I don't know what that ignorant ass dude was going to do. That some bitch could have did something stupid, and I probably would have been in jail. I probably would have killed that motherfucker because if he did something stupid, I was going to kill him. All right, next question. All right, hold on. Let's see. All right.
When did we get Jacob?
All right, when did we get Jacob? Jacob was our other dog. Yeah, Jacob was our other dog. Our first dog. When actually, Jacob is not our first dog.
It was our second.
Nope, he's not our second dog. Jacob is actually our fourth dog that we ever had. Yes. Okay, let me explain. Jacob is our fourth dog. We had your mama dog, who was named Jack. Alright. Yeah, nope. Your mama had a dog named Jack. Then we had Onyx. We had Onyx. Onyx was the black Labrador Retriever we had. And then we had King. King.
That was the tall one.
King was our Rottweiler we had.
Yeah, that was the one your baby was riding.
Ah, yeah, y'all used to ride him like a little horse.
Yeah,
Mama first dog, when I got with her, was named Jack.
a chihuahua.
Now you wasn't even born. Now one of y'all Negro was born.
That was chihuahua.
It wasn't no Chihuahua. It was a winter dog.
Oh, Sabina.
Almost like the dog we have now. Yeah, like Kalea. He was a winter dog. He was a good dog. He didn't like me, ain't like his punk ass. But we had understanding though, cause when I called his name, he came. When I told him sit the hell down, shut the hell up, he did that. So it was a good dog. I just didn't like cause he was a mean little bastard. But anyway, that was our first dog, and the second dog was Onyx. He was a lab. He was all pure black. And then our third dog was King. He was a Rottweiler, fully blown Rottweiler American. I loved him to death. His punk ass, he killed this damn self. He committed goddamn Harry Carey up in this bitch, kamikaze or whatever you want to call it. Now he messed around and licked some damn antifreeze, y'all. He licked the antifreeze out trying to get it out of his system with milk. it didn't work, and he died. So then we came up with Jacob. Jacob was our fourth dog. That's the dog we got now, and he's still living with him. It's Jacob, Khalil, Chucky, and then we got a cat named Char.
And we got Cece.
Oh, we got a Cece, that's the lizard.
Jonatello.
We got Jonatello, that's the turtle. And then, yeah, that's about it. We got damn near a little mini zoo around here, y'all. So, you know, and we working on the rest of the family. Everybody's name start with a J and a C. All right, hold on. You got one? All right, you got one? All right, next question. Caitlin.
When did Mama get what's his name? The first dog.
Jack.
Yeah.
Mama got Jack. Mama got Jack. I promised I was gonna get her a dog, you know, when I was in the military. I promised I was gonna get her a dog in the military. And then she said, okay, but I never did get it. And so right before I came home, I was gonna get the damn dog. God damn, I was gonna get the dog, but Mama didn't wait for me. So she went ahead and got the little funky ass dog herself. And that little bastard came on in. And Mama got that dog back in 2007 while I was going to Iraq. Yeah, y'all wasn't even born or thought of then. And Mama got that dog in 2007. And yeah, she got it in 2007. And I was going, yeah, I was going, you know, get the dog for her, but she got the dog herself. All right, next question.
When was the first time you got Nintendo?
First time I got a Nintendo, oh man, that was 1985. My mama and daddy had, you know, got a good job school teaching, and I had this good in school. And my dad told me if I make the next honor roll, he gonna get me one. At that time, we had a Atari. Now, Atari was the game of all games, the Atari. And at that time, Pac-Man was the shit. Pac-Man was the shit. Yeah, Pac-Man been the shit. But Pac-Man was the shit then. And my dad told me if I pass the, you know, my grade or whatever, and I did good, he gonna give me the Nintendo. And at that time, that's when first time Mario Brothers came out. And my daddy bought the game for me. And it was in 1985. I remember that like it was yesterday for Christmas. And I got the game. I played it. Loved it. And after that, shoot, the rest is history. I went from Nintendo to PlayStation, to Xbox, to PlayStation again, and Nintendo, back to PlayStation, to Xbox, to PlayStation, to back to Xbox. Then last one I ended on was PlayStation. Alright, hold on. We gotta go around. Alright, next question.
What was your first job?
My first job was Chick-fil-A. Oh yeah. Daddy worked at Chick-fil-A. Yeah, hell no. If I'd have kept that damn job, well, I could have kept the job, but I've been like a manager or something now. Now I could have owned me a Chick-fil-A. I started Chick-fil-A when I was 15 years old. Yup, 15. That was my first job ever in life. And I worked at Chick-fil-A, y'all, and I was 15 years old. And that was the best job I ever had, because I had a lot of good friends. Back then, we ain't had no internet and no texting and all that. So we talked to friends on the phone, and we went out with them and chilled and went to clubs and bowling and shooting pool. And I loved it. Yeah, well, it was like a little team club, but we had fun. So Chick-fil-A was my first job. Next question.
What was your favorite food back then?
My favorite food, still is the same food, pork chop. I love pork chop. I love all type of pork chop. Fried, dyed, and laid to the side. I love pork chop. I ain't really got to even talk about that no more. Pork chop was my favorite food. Next question.
When did you get your first Xbox?
Hold on. All right, go ahead.
When did you get your first
My first Xbox. I got my first Xbox when I was 20. What it was? 27. 27. Right before I met y'all mama, I bought an Xbox. I didn't like Xbox though. I like PlayStation. Just being, yeah, I know I'm 40 something now, but I didn't like Xbox. Xbox had them big ass controllers, and my hand looked like it couldn't fit it, so I like hell now. The big ass controller, big ass controller, it's big. The name of the controller is a big ass controller. That's the name. Big ass controller. It just big. It's so big. Goddamn, you need like 3 hands to control that big ass controller. That's what an Xbox controller is. No, it ain't heavy. It ain't heavy. It's just a big ass controller. Next question. Yeah. Is this a question or a statement? Okay, what's your statement?
In the game show, me and Jamil used the Xbox. Dog control was big.
That's why I say I don't like Xbox. That's big ass controller. I don't like it. All right, next question.
I had questions.
All right, you got a question too? Okay, go ahead.
What was the first game you had when you got a PlayStation?
The first game I got when I got a PlayStation. Alright, the first game I can remember that I played every day, all day, like it was like I was reading the Bible, was Grand Theft Auto 3. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 3.
You had Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto. They had Grand Theft Auto for PlayStation 1 and 2. But the one for the when Daddy bought the PlayStation 3, they had the Grand Theft Auto 3. It was like the baddest game on God Green Earth. You can ride folks, steal folks, run from the police and everything, and shoot folks and everything. They're about, yep, it was the same thing you can do on 4 and 5. You can do on 3. That was the baddest game of all time on the PlayStation 3 when I got it. I got it back in 2001, and that was the baddest game I ever had. Next question. I know you play Grand Theft Auto. I said next question. We got 3 more minutes and then we're going to cut this short. Y'all, we're going to do 30 minutes every time we get on here. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like I say, subscribe, lock in, check with us, comment, all that. And we're going to do one every day until we get a good following. And then after that, we're going to do one every week. And we're going to do it on a certain day every week. All right, next question.
What was your first drink?
My first drink, water. Now I'm sorry, milk. Now, what kind of drink you talking about? What I'm drinking now? I'm drinking a beer now. Okay, so my first beer. So she want to know when my first beer was. My first beer was when I was 14 years old. My mama and daddy used to play cards. My mama and daddy used to play cards. And they used to call their cousin over to play cards with them. And my mama used to say, my mama used to say, go get me a beer out the refrigerator. When I went to go get the beer out the refrigerator, she was like, baby, open the beer for your mama. And I opened the beer and I take a quick little sip like this here, y'all. And I put the beer on the table. And then my mama, she'll grab the beer and start drinking it. But she didn't know I took a drink out of it before I gave it to her. So, y'all, my first alcoholic drink was a beer. And I was like 14 years old. My mama didn't know I did it. So, y'all can't be talking about, oh, you got a bad mama. No, my mama didn't know I did it until now. So here, because like I said, this is Q&A with my family, my kids, my baby. This is Q&A, so everything they ask me, I'm going to answer. Next question right fast. We got 30 more seconds. Okay, he don't know what he gonna say, y'all. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. This was Q&A. It's too late now, Negro. The damn time is over with. This is Q&A with the Robinsons. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, click, comment, like, rebuttal, talk about it, be about it, put it on everything. Rebuttal mean goddamn talk about it again to somebody else. Anyway, y'all, we're gonna have another one tomorrow. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.